Imagine living in an area where there's no essential services, or what we would deem to be essential services. So there's no electricity, running water, no fuel, outboards, shops, currency, internet, mobile phones. The medical system's pretty ordinary and hard to get to at best. In this video we sit down with the local medic and the pastor to try and discuss what they need and how we can help out. Both Lisa and I have enormous respect for the local people in these very remote villages. They genuinely are fantastic people and do their best, and no one whinges, they're just great people. When we arrived in the village, these young fellas were doing a sail repair for their dugout sailing canoe, and we sort of took one look at it, did get a bit of a shock, and we thought we could give them a hand and help out in some way. So we did have a tarp on the boat that we normally cover our dive compressor up with, and we also had some sort of string that we would normally use to repair a sail if needed. And we thought these guys needed both those items more than we did, so we dropped that off and hopefully that helped them out in some way.
I mean, this is a government-run outpost, but then it was left alone for 17 to 16 years. Then the such people like you. So thank you for visiting us. We want to express other things, but we have limitations.
Oh, yeah. We don't need anything. We're just happy to. The winds made us come.
Yeah.
The big strong winds said, okay, you have to go here because it's too windy to go to Australia.
It's been rough all year. Going from Australia to the Solomon Islands, very rough. And then even coming from the Solomon Islands to here yesterday, we were going to continue on to Cairns, but it got windy. It got windy out here, big waves. I think when we get there, the wife's going to get off. I'm going to need a new wife. Oh, this wife goes, we need another one. Thought she's going. It's just been a very rough year, but we'll take all this information back to Australia on especially the medical side of it, and we'll see what we can do from there. So we pretty much need cruising people to bring it here, because I don't think transporting it here would be difficult. And maybe not as direct as what you need to make sure it actually arrives in one piece and complete. Yeah, okay. We'll look into that with some medical people in Australia, and then we'll look into the sailing community, see whether we come back next year or whether we have other friends coming this way. Because it's a tough area to get to as well, because you have to check in at Alatow.
Right.
So it's a long way to come.
Long way to come.
Especially coming this way against the wind. At this time of year is a tough ask for for a lot of people.
Sometimes we visit homes, sick patients are there, they come for us. We have to go to the bushes or wherever they need us, in the gardens or wherever we attend to them.
Okay, so the little first aid kit might be good for that.
That's really helpful to us, thank you.
Our pleasure.
So thank you. I think you are the first guys to come after the COVID-19.
Oh, okay.
We haven't received any yachts or any such people like you. So thank you for visiting.
And then we're going to look into seeing if we've got we haven't got a mattress, but something to put onto the wooden bed to make it more comfortable for the patients. We'll do that now, because you've got a lot of ladies coming in tomorrow, haven't you? We also have quite a few reading glasses on the boat. We don't have a great deal left, but we do have some. Solomon Islands and Papua New Guinea, their eyes are better than people in Australia, because most of the glasses we've got are a fairly strong reading glass. So I don't know whether it's the diet of the Australian people, or whether it's looking at too many screens, or what it is. Maybe you you blokes eat a lot more pawpaw. Maybe that's a good thing. But so a lot of the weaker ones we have given away. We do have on the back of the boat. We do have a solar sensor light, which we may be able to take off the boat, because we can get another one as soon as we get. We'll have something there. We can make something out of it. So we're going to go to the back to the boat, and we've got some lights to give some lighting into the clinic, solar light, and then
For this one.
that's funny, isn't it?
So you can load the orange inside. It has a lid. And you can load your things inside.
Oh,
I said you can load your things inside.
that's perfect. Thank you so much.
All we've been through, but baby, this love that we've been running on.
We have found over the years that first aid kits are a very valuable resource in these very remote areas.
'Cause I can see the fire in your eyes, burning like a hurricane blowing through the falling rain. I feel it rising up the tide.
It is difficult in these areas to get infant clothing and towels in particular.
Burning through the hurricane. 'Cause I can see the fire in your eyes, burning like a hurricane blowing through the falling rain. I see you through the mask you wear, and I'll do anything to hold you near, 1,000 miles away from here. I see the fire in your eyes.
Like you maybe just sit it out in the sun from time to time, and then I'll put something on the ceiling so it can hang like this, and then there's just a button on the back for the light. Yeah, so that'll be okay for the smaller light. So this is the last one I've got. This is it's a little different. It's got a big solar panel for outside, and then I'll hang it up for you, and then but the light can be very bright. That's the only thing. I don't know whether it's going to be too bright, but there's a couple of settings on it, so you can go. There's a little button on the back, so it's just like this, or it can be. But once it's charged, it can be very bright. Very bright, so maybe not someone's eyes, but if you need to be looking at someone's cut finger or whatever, or leg or whatever, I think that you'll have plenty of light with that one. So I'll just put some things on the ceiling so that you can hang them up easy, and then just take them out and put it in the needs to be charged now, and it'll be fine.
That works then a day, Greg.
Yeah, I think so.
Tell me where we go from here. You'd hate the ocean that I turn
And getting the supplies is
Medical
difficult.
supplies, yes. It's very difficult to get them this way.
Very difficult.
cups in my hands. And honey, I've been racing the wind like a bird, been chasing the wealth of the world. but it fades with you near. Tell me where we go from here. Oh, where do we go? The lights burn out low, when spring turns to snow. Where do we go? Whatever I do it with you. 'Cause honey, I've been racing the wind like a bird, been chasing the wealth of the world. Ooh, every stone I turn, I've spoken out every word, but it fades.
It was a reasonable sized village here, so we did have quite a few people coming out the boat for trading, which is all good. We do enjoy that, and I think we can, do our bit there as well.
There's a little dress for her too. Will this go? Or would you prefer long sleeve? Long sleeve?
Yeah.
Okay, and for this go. Okay. And the top for you? Or maybe this one's better. I think this is one for you. Okay. Oh, thank you very much.
Not all these islands in remote PNG are fertile, but this area is, so their fruit and vegetables are really good, and you can sort of tell with the local people as well that, it's a pretty fertile area.
Never seen eyes look into me as you do tonight. And honey, I've been racing the wind like a bird, been chasing the wealth of the world, but it fades when you're near.
We are a bit of a novelty, especially with the kids when we go to these remote areas, and the kids will paddle out, swim out, whatever, and then you sort of feel like, wow, they don't want these kids swimming back. We're anchored a long way out, so we chuck them in the tender and deliver them back to shore.
If you'd hate the ocean, then I'd turn the water to land. If you'd miss the sunlight, I'd fill up the cups in my hands. And honey,